high school year so far. This is also the day the archives releases. I am so happy. Oh yes, I've been awaiting this day for quite a long time, see, ever since oh no. Anyways, archive time, baby. Woo! Man, I can't wait to go into the archives. A000. So what I've heard is we go from section A door 1 to section A door 50, and it goes from A to Z. So unlocking everything from A to Z is like 25, 26 letters. Like, dude, it's literally like 1,300 doors to go through. Yikes. That's like one heck of a time to go through. Ugh. As if the rooms wasn't hard enough, I guess. Developers decided to be a little bit clever and fool us into thinking it's gonna be easier, but it's gonna be harder. But, on the off chance that we do get one of those train programs, yes we can actually skip sections of the archives. So if we find enough of them, we can practically just skip right to the end and get the badge for beating it rather easily, as long as I know what I'm doing and I know how to counter Honcho. It's gonna be quite a hassle. So, how's everybody's Friday? Mine has been very, very good. Very, very nice. And let me show you. You get a paper filter and get a badge for it. Okay? Now, but also, now you can get a badge for buying a shake light from those little vending machines. Kinda wish they sold the green soda. I don't know why people don't like that green, finally turning green effect. I like it a lot. I think it's nice. I like it a lot. It's funny, it's goofy, it's nice. Keep in mind, this isn't the first time I've played the archives. I played it around like 30 minutes ago to get a test run of it to see how it's gonna work. So just know that I am genuinely happy and rather excited to go through the game. Also, if the lights turn purple, run. If my eyes turn light purple. Anyways, so I'm probably gonna be free for the next 2 or so days. So feel free to hit me up if you wanna play games with me, or duo stream. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. I just don't know if people actually want to do such a thing. So, yeah. Well, that was weird. That was so freaky. Nah, it's fine. At least we don't have Screech anymore. That's nice. I think. Did you hear that? I heard that kind of warning noise that kind of... Okay. So, my week has been okay. School has been doing better. I'm getting the hang of everything. I'm getting used to things that I wouldn't have before if I was going completely blind, which I was. Because we didn't really go to any events regarding the school, so... I was just stuck praying that everything would be okay, that nothing bad would happen to me. Ow! Jeez. Get away. Man, I'm losing a lot of health. And my back hurts. Cool. Girona. Oh. Yeah. What the heck does this do? That's cool. So I'm really excited to learn more about the archives because the rooms I know everything about. I know how it works, I know how Curious Light made it and stuff. So to give you the rundown of the original rooms, so within the doors, which, fun fact by the way, the rooms was the game that inspired Doors, just so you know. Sadly, it got taken down, so the original developers decided to recreate it perfectly, nonetheless, and turn it into a subfloor for their game, Doors. And the thing behind it is, okay, so in the rooms, you have to face 3 entities, A60, A90, and A120. Summon those 3 entities, which most of you are probably very familiar with, right? You're familiar with them. Let's make them nostalgic in a way. The archive takes that, throws it in the trash, and decides to rewrite everything anew and makes everything 222 times harder. So you genuinely just saying you're gonna have to try harder if you want to win. What was that? Excuse me, sir, what in the world was that just now, because I don't wanna die and... Man, that was weird. So, sorry, just, adjusting my posture. Getting comfy. So, what's going on? Oh. Yeah, you got a laser pointer. Cool. So anyways, Girona. Anyways, so the way you... Oh. Very, very cool and very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed, I must say. So, anyways, the ways you beat a 60... a 90 and a 120 is that for a 90, all you have to do when he shows up on your screen is just stay still. If you don't stay still, he's gonna scream at you and punch you straight in the face. And just straight in the face as hard as he can. It's gonna take a lot of damage. It's gonna take a lot of your health, so you really gotta pray that you have a few band-aids near ya. And that's counter A90. A60 is basically Rush. Literally Rush, but room-styled. Which is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Work gooder, making me proud is crazy. Bro, you just appeared out of nowhere, you bastard. Bye. Bye. Oof, that was weird. Anyways. So, A90 is... A60 is basically Rush. When is that supposed to sleep now? Maybe chase him with a freaking Abraham Lincoln? Or are we getting Bramble 2.0 Office Edition? Because if so, I'm gonna be very happy. Extremely happy. And then there is a 120. What was that? That was weird. Anyway, so A120 is basically the the ambush of the rooms. He can sometimes rebound. No, not even he. I think A120 is a she. Confirmed lore. I think. I don't know. Because everybody's referring to A120 as she, so I'll roll with it. Kind of explains why I saw art of the other day of like a humanoid femme A120. I guess it makes sense. So, anyways, A120 sometimes rebounds around a certain amount of rooms and or one room. And the way you would avoid them, obviously, is like ambush. You hide in a closet a few times until they go away. Or you don't do that. And I was just kidding. You don't have to go in now. You have to stay in the locker until they're gone. Because if you don't, you won't be able to get back in and you get insta-killed. Don't listen to me, kinda. But, yeah. That's how you beat A1. So, funny thing about the archives, I'm going head first. I am completely blinded by my overall excitement over playing the game itself. I don't know anything other than how the drones work and those little stampedes. Those are the only things I know about this game. Or this subfloor, actually. I know there's Honcho, there might be Abraham Lincoln taking back his presidential role within doors. Possibly 1v1 Honcho for the rights to the office of the archives. But I want to see how this all goes. Bubbo. I think this is gonna be fun, isn't it? I wonder when we're getting... Yo, is that hyper-realistic pizza? Oh my god! It's a slice of hyper-realistic pizza in a hyper-realistic Sonic the Hedgehog game within a hyper-realistic art style world thing. Man, I gotta get out of here. Oh, hyper-realism! That was funny. Dude, why did the top parts of the roof just come off? Hey. Girona. Anyways, I'm really having a little bit of fun. It's kind of boring, so I wonder when all the action's gonna happen. Ah yes, I won 40. Perfect. Ow! Let's take a pizza. When the light turns off, they come back. Go in the corner, please. Thank you. I believe A90 got replaced. Not A90, I mean A60. Oh. Cool. Second floor unlocked. I like this. This is cool. The archives has been extremely cool so far. What was that? Well, oh, elevator. Nice. Yay. I'm in Sector B now. Away. Everything is still purple. Hello, sir. Man, I really can't wait for the rooms to go. I love this place so much. Dude, it's so much more cool. Fire exit. I wonder if that has to do with anything. Hey, new room unlocked. Ho 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 ho. I'm gonna wait. Why does this feel more like pressure than anything? Inspired off of pressure? Are they making a cameo to pressure? Did Sebastian Solis managed to result guiding light to convince her to have a pressure related kind of room into the game, the archives. And then they're just like, oh hell yeah, I love those kinds of rooms. Let's do it. And then the red light's like, no, 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 no. We have to stay apart. We have to stay different. That's the whole meaning of things. And the guy is like, getting is like, no, come on, don't spoil the fun. This is the only kind of cameo we could ever get in a while. Please. Then the red light's like, ugh, fine. Just this once, though. Don't repeat it again. Proceeds to do it again and again throughout the whole archives. What did I say? I like to imagine that Curious Light, Red Light, as I call it, Mischievous, and Guiding Light are like 3 siblings. Mischievous is the middle child, being rather havoc-ridden, and not really one to converse with others. I like to be Guiding Light as the youngest, being weirdly naive and kind towards everyone and everything. And then Mischievous is, and then Curious is like a mix of the two. He can be mischievous, he can be chaotic, but he can also be holy one shot. Oof. I would have died there if it wasn't for me having the slightest bit of luck. Oof. Anyways, continuing with my kind of light head cannons. So, I like to view, Curious as the eldest brother of 3 of them. The eldest of the 3 of them. The sister, and the 2 brothers. The reason I view Curious as the eldest is because how he expresses himself when viewing and or talking about its comrades being and the way he kind of mixes in between both of them and doesn't pick one side or the other, I think is cool. Very, very cool and tact. Which is the reason why I had canon Curious as the eldest brother or eldest sibling out of the 3 of them. I honestly support those that what was that? Anyways, so I honestly support those who believe that the lights aren't at all related to one another. That's fine, I respect it. But it's just a headcanon of mine. You don't need to take it into consideration if you don't want to. I won't force you. I won't. Anyways, doors. I think it's an idea but something weird, because Seek is always the one infecting every creature and every entity in some way, shape, or form, whether being in environment, in physical status, and mental status. He is always finding ways to infect. Yet, something about him drags him to me. I have a feeling, I have a theory, a kind of hunch, you could say, that Mischievous, also known as the Red Light, isn't in fact, is in fact controlling Seek, kind of puppeteering his movements, forcing him and showing him a way where Seek blindly accepts it, not knowing that he would be putting himself and many, many, many other characters and creatures within the mines, the hotel, the outdoors, and the other subfloors, including the archives, all in danger. Danger of his wrath. And the thing about it, from my view, is Seek wants to be chill. He doesn't know why he's here. He doesn't know why he exists. He just exists without a purpose. And it's getting to him in a way, according to my headcanons. So he was manipulated by Mischievous to do something about it. Change his fate. Make himself look more of worth than he already was. Seek would eventually become the strongest entity within doors for that same reason. And that same manipulation would allow Seek to be an easy little pawn to take control of whenever Mischievous felt like it. Which is the reason why Seek almost never seems to feel any pain and chases the player no matter what. It's a part of a deal. It's Mischievous taking control. Just taking control of Seek, forcing him to kill the player. And since Seek was already used to the killing spree situation and everything, he went along with it. It would come to a point where every single bit of Seek's thoughts had some form of mischievous in it, whether it be accidental, on purpose, or a mix of the two. It would also come to such a point where there would be something new. Ow. Oh, hello. I'm surprised you found this place. It's pretty tedious just to get here last time I checked. You dyed the flowers. The forget-me-nots, I believe they were called. You should take your time with this one. Alright, hurry back. We're not done yet. Wow. Well, that was something. Let's check the journal. Orange Dash. Orange energy entity that looks extremely angry. His fire bursting from his eyes shows a shiny set of teeth. I have to listen very carefully for this entity. It is very fast and attacks suddenly. Simply hiding will keep me safe. Chrome. Dark humanoid creatures. They cover their faces with various sticky notes. These things come in many shapes and sizes. The drones are inherently hostile unless I bump into them. I just have to keep my distance and I'm fine. These guys act like husks. While they look humanoid, they show no actual signs of intelligence. They're idiots. Possibly. Continued. When the clocks around the archive strike 5 or 9, a large group of drones will run through the office. I have no idea where they're actually all going. The nature of the drones being inky creatures that cover their faces with small pieces of paper reminds me a lot of scribbles. Relation unknown, if any. Seems these guys do the bidding of another entity named Honcho. It seems like Honcho keeps most of the drones down in the mailroom, where they just organize stuff all the time. Really, really weird. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of stream for the day.